Welcome to Sissygram Stories channel. Today, I come up with whole new story content for you. If you like my voice and my voice makes you feel soft and feel relaxed, then hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel for daily lifestyle changing videos. Now let's start the story. I can remember the exact day this all started. It was a chilly Sunday afternoon in early December. A light rain was falling outside, and Alina, my wife, and I had a cozy fire going in the fireplace. She was curled up on one end of the couch, reading with a glass of wine in hand, while I was on the other, watching the Giants start to blow a 21-point lead to the Eagles. Alina got up and stretched, heading for the kitchen. "Grab me a beer, I called out. She looked over with a twinkle in her eye and asked, "What's the magic word?" I wasn't in the mood for games. He'd had a rough week at work, the weather was getting me down, and the Giants' performance wasn't helping. "Just get the beer, please," I grumbled. She brought it to me without a word, and when I opened it, the beer exploded all over me. "What's the big idea?" I snapped. Alina just laughed. "Maybe if you'd asked a bit nicer." "I'm your wife, not your maid." "Yeah, well, right now, I think I'd rather have a maid. At least she wouldn't shake up my beer." Alina stopped and looked at me. "You're serious, aren't you?" I didn't answer, just kept my eyes on the TV. After a moment, she shrugged. "Fine, have it your way. How about a little bet?" That got my attention. "All right, what do you have in mind?" She grinned. "If the Giants win today, I'll be your maid next week for the whole game. I'll even dress up and serve you all game long, and maybe after too." It sounded great. Alina is beautiful, and the thought of her in a maid outfit was a long-time fantasy of mine. "And if they lose?" I asked. "Nothing too harsh. Instead of watching football, we'll rent a long romantic movie and spend time together, talking like old friends." Her eyes sparkled. That didn't sound terrible. The Giants were facing the Lions next week, which didn't seem too risky. "All right, deal," I said, and we shook on it. Later, as I returned to the game, I watched in horror as the Giants' lead dwindled. By the end, they'd blown it entirely, losing 31-28. Alina had won. No maid, no football, and I'd have to wear a dress. After the game, Alina poked her head in the room, grinning ear to ear. On Wednesday, I finally worked up the nerve to go shopping. But when I saw a neighbor at the mall, I chickened out. That night at dinner, Alina couldn't stop smiling as she asked if I'd done some shopping. I just ate in silence. Finally, on Saturday, I came up with a plan. I drove to a discount store a few towns away, grabbed some random items to look inconspicuous, and finally picked out a big, gaudy house dress that looked like something my grandmother would wear. Game day arrived, and as kickoff approached, Alina reminded me of the bet. I came back wearing the hideous dress over my t-shirt and boxers, feeling absolutely ridiculous. "Ta-da!" I announced, expecting Alina to laugh. But she didn't. She looked at me, disappointed. "You missed the point," she said quietly. "I wanted a warm, intimate day, and you turned it into a joke." Stunned, I stood there as she walked away. Later, when she came back from a drive, we didn't speak, and for the next few days, things were tense. I realized I needed to make it up to her, so I decided to try again, this time doing it right. I bought wine, snacks, and even a nice bundle of firewood, but getting the dress was still an issue. I knew I needed help with sizing. So I went to a store out of town and explained the situation to a kind saleswoman named Jennifer, who patiently helped me pick out an outfit that actually looked decent. By the time I left, I had everything I needed, including tights and accessories. Jennifer even gave me a tip on where to get proper undergarments. I was nervous, but ready to make things up to Alina. Okay, my sweetheart, story ends here. Now I want to know your thoughts in comments section. Also, like and share this video with your social media account. I will come up with new content on this Sissygram Stories channel, so subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care and have a nice day. See you soon, sweetheart.